Welcome back, guys, to another beer review. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. I'm Baz. Now we've got something that I haven't done for ages. We've got a review from the Pinter. I've got the Alexa Play 3 Lines English Pale Ale. Should be coming in at 4.5%. I don't know about that. I have tinkered with it as well, so that's coming up. If you've wondered why I haven't done any of these videos lately, it's because I had two of my last three that I done actually leaked in that, so I was a little bit miffed. And I got in touch with the Greater Good, told them that I couldn't get the dock off or anything, so I ended up having to rip it off. So I had to wait for a replacement dock, replacement cap for the Pinter, a couple of replacement presses that I lost due to the leaking and that. So that's why I haven't done them for a while. But this time, like I said, we've got the English Pale in there, so I'm doing one. Just going to have one out of this, and then I'm going to bottle it. So maybe in the future, say in a week or so, I'll do a review of the bottled version. But we'll see what it's all like. There will be what we got coming up for it. We've got Dark Matter Stout, which once I get this bottled, the plan is to do the review, bottle the rest, clean it out, get Dark Matter Stout in there. We've also got the guest list, which is a Dunkel Lager, and there's the Space Hopper Double IPA, so they'll be coming up at some point. So without further ado, and I may have to pause this because I have turned the carbonation off on that, but it is rather lively, so I was going to put it in my little Greater Good glass, but they're quite a bit smaller. By the time I pour that and get a decent sort of beer with half decent head, could be all night waiting for it to settle. So I've done it in this, but this could work out just as bad. So we'll see what happens. And if it looks like I'm going to have to pause it, I'll pause it and then we'll come back. So let's go. Let's get this a little bit further out. I'm expecting it to be rather lively. It is quite lively, but it's not too bad. It's coming out quite good. My glass was wet because I've just given it a good clean. So it is pouring quite nicely. Should be interesting to see what it's like. So let's see how we go. I saw a bit of sediment in there. Don't know if that's going to be a good sign. But beer in a glass. I dissolved it might actually be a bit stronger because, like I said, I dissolved 120 gram of sugar in there. Also, I think there was only about 5.5 litres that went in here. I think I put 4 litres of water. There's about half a litre with the sugar, warm water, and the litre press of 5.5. So there's a chance that it could actually be quite boozy, but I can't tell because I didn't have a hydrometer when I done this. But I have got one now, so on next time I'll do all the measuring and everything. But beer in a glass. There's quite a bit of sediment lingering in the bottom there. It's caramel, toffee, burnt orange sort of colour, if you like. Quite a spacious finger of white head on top. I mean, it looks all right. I suppose we'll go in on the nose and we'll see what the taste is like, and we'll know then, won't we? So sweet aroma, probably going to be from the sugar, no doubt. I'm guessing that's probably added to it anyway. Malty, a sort of sweet fruit thing going on, but it smells nice. We're getting an inkling of hop in there. I wouldn't say huge sort of hop smell, but maybe that fruity aroma is where that's coming from. I brewed this for 8 days. It's been conditioned for 7 now. So without further ado, let's dive in, see what we get. Cheers. How can I put it? It is quite fruity. Let's treat yourself to a little bit of a top up there. And we'll go in again. Not heavy in body. having it with a decent head on, it does give it a smooth creaminess. Nicely carbonated, not too busy in your mouth. Mouth feels quite nice. It does taste quite sweet. It's almost like a sugary fruit sweet, if you like. It's almost sort of, dare I say it, people go, ooh, I don't know about this, but then I put sugar in. And with that fruitiness and that extra sweetness, it's almost got that sort of candied sort of fruit sort of thing going on there. But it is, how can I put it? It is almost oversweet. So maybe that's my problem with putting the extra sugar in. It is quite malty. I think there is, for me, I've always said with a lot of these that I've never really got the impression of alcohol in there. I am getting that feeling with this. For me, it does have a little bit of booziness about it. Just sort of on the back end, you sort of drink it. And that back end, I feel like I'm getting a little bit of booziness there. So, I mean, they say 4.5% when you just brew it normally, or about 4.5%. I've got a feeling this has got a bit of welly to it. But the only downside for me is it does feel very sweet. I would say it's very sweet for my palate. Now I like a sweet beer, but it tastes like one that you couldn't sort of drink 4 or 5 bottles of, if you like, if you bottle it. And that's, I think that is just because I've added the sugar. So, but other than that, I quite like this. Excuse me, a bit of gas building up. Like I said, first one out of it, so it is quite, you know, but it is nice. I've got to say, that's quite nice. Better than I was expecting as well. Good body, smooth, nice mouthfeel, like I said, malty, sort of almost candied fruit, sugary sweet sort of thing going on in there. You get the malt. There was an inkling of hoppiness, really, sort of thing, which I'm guessing is more from the fruit sort of flavour for me, I would say. You're not really getting much of that hop sort of taste, but it's got to be coming from that sort of fruit thing going on. And, you know, I feel that's got a bit of welly as well. So I think adding the sugar and that, whether it's improved the taste, I don't know, but I feel it has got a bit more oomph about it. I quite like it. Possibly, I mean, the Stars and Stripes, I tinkered with that one, and I quite enjoyed that one. I think so far, out the ones I've done, I think this one has come out the best. So for me, yeah, obviously I've tinkered with it, but I quite like that one. I quite like that. It's got to be said, the 3 lines, Alexa, play 3 lines, beer, pale ale. Yeah, I think that's decent. So I've rambled on for too long. I don't think it is available still, but I could be wrong. But if it is, and you can pick one up, maybe give it a try. Maybe try tinkering with it like I have. But yeah, if it's, you know, if I stick with this, because I've got reservations yet. So I'm going to try the 4 that I've got, and we'll see how we go with them. But I've got reservations over it. But if I was to stick with it, and the 3 lines come out again, or they brought it back and kept it, I would get that again. So for me, quite decent. If you've had the Three Lions Pale Ale, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Keep it nice. There's no need for silly comments. And that's it. So thank you all for watching. Sorry for going on for way too long. I'll see you again on another beer review. Cheers.